Hello, welcome back to Wild My name's Beast, and today we're back with Onigokko. I keep it short again today, mainly because it turns out I do have to get up tomorrow early after all again, mainly because I still need to work like 2 more hours tomorrow. I will be able to just go there and work for 2 hours and come back and take a nap. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm currently very tired, actually. I do want to still play more, though. So don't worry about me forcing it. Anyways, I do have a companion to help me through these trying times. Non-alcoholic. What was it that I said that? Anyways. That's just getting on. The next day after school, I headed towards the swim club with a senpai to pick up Aoi. Starting the day, senpai would be joining Aoi and me in the fake Ura search party. Accepting senpai's gratitude most likely caused the risk of her discovering my identity to instantly skyrocket. But the joy I felt by being by her side overshadowed those worries. I wanted to be with senpai and make her smile. I wasn't quite sure if what I felt was nothing more than a crush. It was something more, but I wanted to treasure her. That soul feeling was absolute. But I wonder how senpai feels. Senpai was the one who suggested his arrangement from the very beginning, all in an effort to pay me back for saving her life. She wished to stay with me and create a bunch of happy memories together until graduation. So crushes and love compromise is such a bittersweet concept. No, I guess none of that mattered much. Senpai didn't appear to have a boyfriend, so there was no need for me to hesitate. Being faint of heart wasn't my style. If I was gonna get closer to senpai, I needed to make the effort to approach her too. So now that I've come to see senpai's boobs.
何がどういうわけでおっぱいの話になるの?
Youch. Following my grand poolside entrance, Aoi suddenly gave me a sudden chop on the head. She really was a cruel sister. I held my head in my hands, scanned my surroundings, and watched the other club members slowly file out of the pool. I guess practice was over. Only where senpai came to see her.
乙女さんに会いに来た? お兄ちゃん昨日まであんなに迷惑そうにしてたのに、一体どういう風の吹き回し?
Basically, I gave up. She'll be here helping us search for the fake Buddha starting today, so I expect you to be on your best behavior.
いつの間にか仲が進展してる。あの時乙女さんに勝ってさえいれば、お兄ちゃんは私のものだったのに。
I wouldn't be yours even if you had one. I'm not laying any hands on my own sister.
そんな、こんな可愛い妹に手を出さないなんて、お兄ちゃん頭おかしいよ。エッチなゲームじゃ大抵の妹はお兄ちゃんに手を出されてるんだよ。ここはお兄ちゃんも手を出すべきだよ。
Hate to break it, dear, but my little sister isn't that cute. Also, save the eroge for when you're older.
お兄ちゃんのバカ！私これでも大人だもん！
Oi ran off while bawling her eyes out and looked anything but mature. PSA, children and adults alike shouldn't run by the pools. It's dangerous, okay? Getting out of the pool CG that I can use for a thumbnail? It was strangely quiet in the pool area now that Aoi was gone. That is until a splash of water suddenly danced into my ears. I thought the club members had all headed into the locker room, but there was still someone swimming. I don't know why I have this vague bad feeling. That bad feeling was proven wrong. I looked over at the pool. I found senpai there. Senpai looked wonderful in a swimsuit, but when I saw it, it was almost like it washed over my heart. Hello. The senpai smiled when she spotted me from near the edge of the pool. Then she walked up closer to me and...
ケイスケくん
What? Holy crap, she knocked me out of nowhere!
迎えに来てくれたんですね。嬉しいです。
My vision was immediately obscured as she buried my face into her soft water balloons. And those soft lukewarm tits pressed against my face, when those soft lukewarm tits pressed against my face, all sense of reason flew out the window. It felt absolutely incredible, but wasn't it kind of suffocating? Oh, can't breathe.
そんなに動いたらくすぐったいですよ。ケイスケくんのエッチ。
I don't know why I'm recently on a fucking, like, trash tier isekai streak again.
ほら、おとなしくしてください。キュー。あれ？急に動かなくなってしまいました。もうお眠ですか？違いますよ！お兄ちゃん窒息しそうなんですよ！
I thought I was gonna die. As I was relieved from her soft titty sleeper hold, I took a deep breath and reflected on just how valuable oxygen could be. Man, it was a close one. See my dearly departed granny beckoning for me.
ごめんなさい。ケイスケ君の顔を見たらつい嬉しくなっちゃって。
No, I got to see heaven twice today, so please don't worry about it. In fact, you're welcome to do that again.
ケイスケ君がお望みならもう一度してもよろしいですけど。
Really? Please do.
ちょっとそれは調子に乗りすぎだよ。いい加減おっぱいから離れなさい。
Step away from the boobs! She just points a gun at his head. Huh? Why didn't you leave?
お兄ちゃんが心配だから戻ってきたんだよ。そしたら案の定変態なことになってるし。
It's in over your head, say it right.
前からお尋ねしようと思っていたのですが、ケイスケ君は大きなお胸が好みなのですか？
If I had to pick, yeah, big tits just look nice, don't they? Stacked girls just get the heart pumping.
そうでしょうか。私は小さい方が素敵だと思いますよ。お人形さんみたいで可愛らしいですし、それにお胸が大きいと泳ぐ時にも不便で、せめて葵ちゃんくらいの大きさだったらよかったのに。乙女さん、それすごく贅沢な悩みだって気づいてます？いえ、なんでもないです。
Oi sighed quietly when Senpai tilted her head in doubt and stared blankly at her in return. She probably lost any will to joke around since Senpai was too much of an airhead. I'm not sure if I should say this, but I have thought it's quite impressive how well you swim. Like you said, I'm sure the chest is a handicap.
それはよく言われます。ですが、私は泳ぐのが好きなんです。記録は出ませんけど、水の中で体を動かすのがとにかく楽しい。そうそう、乙女さんって本当に楽しそうに泳ぐんだよ。見てるこっちまでつい泳ぎ出したくなるくらい。今まで泳げなかった子たちも先輩の泳ぎを見て入部を決めちゃったくらいなんだから。
Oh, that's your club president for you. She's quite captivating, isn't she?
そんな、お恥ずかしいです。私はただ泳ぎたいように泳いでいるだけなんですよ。
But I do think that's one of the great things about you. You make people happy just by being yourself. And I find that to be an incredibly attractive quality.
ケイスケ君、ありがとうございます。ケイスケ君にそう言ってもらえると自信が出てきます。
It does. Glad to hear it.
それと、ケイスケ君も 魅力的だと思いますよ。
Me.
はい。そうやって素直に人を褒められるのは、圭介くんのいいところだと思います。これからも、その優しい心を忘れずにいてください。私は、そんな圭介くんのことが好きですから。
Like...
違いますよ。異性としてどうというわけではなくて、人として好ましいという意味です。ですから、勘違いしないでください。勘違いされたら、
It would bother you?
いえ、嬉しくなっちゃうかも。って、何言ってるんでしょうね、私たら。
Senpai had messed up so badly that not only had she dug her own grave, she was midway to burying herself in it. Since she was wearing her swimsuit, I could tell all too well that not just her face, but her entire body was blushing bright red. Ah, man, Senpai was way too freaking cute when she was shy. Wasn't it kind of weird for her to tell me not to get the wrong idea when she acted like this?
なんだかとってもいい感じ。圭介くん、私たちいい雰囲気みたいですよ。どうしましょうか。
If you don't mind, maybe we'll get the wrong idea. Doesn't bother me if we make a mistake together, Senpai.
圭介くん。
Okay, who's gonna step in? Just kidding, you fell for it, huh? He himself, apparently. Consider it payback. But that look on your face just now was super cute. Looks like I discovered something new and attractive about you all in one go.
圭介くんの意地悪。そんな素敵なことを言われたら、私、本当に勘違いしちゃいますよ。
She was still hopelessly adorable when she blushed and acted all huffy. When I took a closer look at her, Senpai really did have a ton of different expressions at her arsenal. I wanted to get to know her better.
先生、こっちです。ここで不純異性交友が行われています。
You would murder your brother?
ほほう。浦部。俺の妹に手を出すとはいい度胸じゃないか。
Hey, why the hell did you bring him here of all people, Aoi? Did you bring him here of all people, Aoi?
だって、いつまで経ってもラブモードから帰ってこないんだもん。
Ah, shit, we finally had a good mood going. You pulled this nonsense.
乙女、そろそろプールを閉めるぞ。早く着替えてこい。
はい、わかりました。では、圭介くん、また後で。
Yeah, so we'll wait for you outside.
あれ、それだけですか？お兄ちゃんへの鉄拳制裁は？
誰がそんなことをするか。いいから、お前も早く行け。
ほら、行きましょう、葵ちゃん。シャワー室で洗いっこです。そんな。
Oh, he's just over here disappointed that no blood was spilled today. I vanished from the poolside as Senpai tugged her by the arm. I could be so cruel for wishing for a relative's misfortune, no matter how much you may have hated it. I didn't raise you to act that way, Aoi.
これで邪魔者は消えたな。あとは俺とお前だけか。
Gulp. What the? Where's Fist gonna pay me a visit after all? Still hadn't anything to feel guilty for. He doesn't have any reason to punch me.
このことは他言無用だぞ。
Huh? I put myself on guard, but Senpai simply flipped over the round table left beside the pool. Then he removed a mini camera attached to the bottom and with a nonchalant look stuffed it in his pocket.
状況終了。さて帰るか。
Hey, you hold it. What was that? That was clearly criminal.
人聞きの悪いことを言うな。このビデオは乙女の水泳フォームを研究するためのものだ。
And why was it hidden underneath the table?
お前はバカか。表から堂々と取ったらあいつが恥ずかしくて逃げるだろうが。 乙女の無防備な姿を際どいアングルから撮るためにはカメラを隠す必要がある。
Give me a break. There's no need for suggestive angles to study someone's swimming form.
ちなみにこうして撮られたビデオは成長報告として乙女の母に送られている。意外とこう。
Are you for real? Not only did he ignore my snarry remark, he tacked on some unnecessary info to boot. Senpai's mother must have been a real piece of work if she was happy receiving nothing but videos of her daughter in a swimsuit all the time. This whole family had trouble written all over it.
お前も早く行け。乙女を待たせるわけにはいかないだろう。
I doubt that they are finished changing out of their swimsuits, washing off in the showers, and then changing back into their uniforms that quickly. Oh, you aren't going to stop me. That's unusual.
若を言え。止めたいに決まっているだろう。だが、お前の世話をしたいと言い出したのは乙女だ。だから俺はその意志を尊重したい。
Watch the tape secretly record the fucking conversation he had with Otome. And Otome's mom just sitting there. I want that guy. I want that guy in our family. Right now. They're already getting along anyways. They're basically one step away from fucking like goddamn animals whenever someone turns their back away. We'll arrange something.
それに俺は今偽裏捜索で忙しいからな。お前に乙女を預けておくのはこちらとしても都合がいい。お前はせいぜいあいつに危険が及ばぬよう切る。もし乙女に万が一のことがあったらどうなるか。
That's enough. That's how things are. Please leave Senpai to me.
勇ましいことだ。
In the end, Sensei scoffed, turned his back to me, and attempted to leave the pool area. However, I called out to him as he walked away. There was something I absolutely needed to know. Sensei, what would you do if I happened to have feelings for Senpai?
浦部、お前もガキじゃないはずだ。それぞれの立場をよく考えて行動しろ。俺が言えるのはそれだけだ。
Since I hurled that reply back at me without missing a beat, disappeared. There are positions in life, some thought that act, huh? Sensei, if you worry about where you stand in life all the time, you might lose what's important to you someday. There was one thing I did not want. So tired. In the committee room after school, I let out one gigantic yawn as I lay on the sofa. I guess I must have nodded off and done one of my research. Several days had already passed since I had begun searching for the fake Uda with Senpai. My routine these past few days had been to do research in the committee room until Senpai finished club, then we would do our usual rounds around the island until nighttime. After that, the dinner I would be treated to was, of course, handmade by Senpai. It'd be an exaggeration to say I put my all into intel gathering because I want to eat Senpai's home-cooked meals. As an aside, subject of my research in the committee room today was the key, but into Shangri-La itself. Shangri-La was a hidden village in which the Enlightened dwelled. Those in Japan often regarded it as in the same vein as the Lost Village, the Palace of the Dragon King, or Nirai Kanai. These enlightened beings could supposedly produce mystic treasures, and there were even legends in which those who brought a bowl back from the Lost Village would find themselves bestowed with endless wealth. They had gone out of their way to call it the key to Shangri-La, so it might be related to the enlightened beings or the Lost Village in some form or fashion. Those questions be answered if I were to look through the Kibitsumiya family's archives. Under the circumstances, but I hope that Akari would get permission for us to read them sooner rather than later. What was this? My cheek was faintly warm. Also, something soft and silky was touching it. Someone put out a pillow for me. Man, this pillow felt incredible against my skin. I want to nuzzle against it. Nuzzle, nuzzle.
くすぐったいですよ、ケイスケくん。
Wait, senpai! Upon looking up and confirming the identity of that pillow, I found some pure white, perfectly plump thighs. There was no denying it. Senpai was letting me use her lap as a pillow.
おはようございます。よく眠れましたか？
Yes, thanks to you. Wait, huh? Why are you here, senpai?
部活が終わっても迎えに来てくださらないので、自分から来ちゃいました。そうしたら、ケイスケくんが座りながら眠っていらしたので、それならばとお膝をお貸ししたんです。それで、いかがでしたでしょうか？私のお膝は。
Absolutely delicious.
美味しそう？
Oh, my bad. It was really comfortable. It was the best pillow I've ever used.
それはよかった。気に入っていただけたようですね。私、一度でいいので、殿方に膝枕をしてみたかったんです。これ。
Oops. Is your lap pillow we're talking about? Don't say once. I would love it if you let me do it again sometime.
それでは、もう少し横になりますか？ケイスケ君がお望みなら。私、一晩中あなたの抱き枕になりますよ。
My hug pillow and all night long? Could this possibly be a real life, two-way, Chico hug pillow? What? Be too turned on to even consider sleeping if we did something like that.
なんて、冗談ですよ。
Darn, I assumed as much.
そろそろ日も落ちますし、引き込みに出かけましょう。
Good point. I have to pick up the books then. Oh, wait, huh? The books I was reading.
先に片付けておきました。余計なお世話だったでしょうか。
Nah, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I had to go through the effort, though.
ケイスケ君の身の回りのお世話をすると決めたのですから、これくらい当然ですよ。
Take care of me, huh?
どうかしましたか？
To be honest, I'm still not used to the idea of you taking care of me. We're friends, so would it really be such a bad thing for us to take care of each other in a friendly fashion? You let me do that much.
では、私たちの仲はこれきりということです。
No, I don't mean it like that. I'm suggesting changing the way we treat each other. Next time we come by my place, let's hang out as friends. Even though I always shouldn't complain if my friend comes over and helps out with a few of my chores.
友達。そうですね。それなら誰かに言い訳することなく、ケイスケ君のそばにいられますね。ですが、それでは恩返しにならないと思うのですが。
You don't have to worry about that anymore. So I felt like I rescued you to get something out of it. So please, let's spend time together as friends. Counting on you to do the same in return.
ケイスケ君、はい。では、改めてよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, same here. When Senpai accepted my proposal, both of us broke into smiles. I'd love to become more than friends if at all possible. But yeah, I shouldn't rush things too much. For now, we better take our time to let our feelings mature. After Senpai and I left school, we began our intelligence gathering mission in the residential district. Feguda was masquerading as an islander, and living somewhat in secret, so she had resurfaced around the time the new school term had begun. If you asked the locals were there any unfamiliar, suspicious characters that appeared around that time, but...
さあね、この時期は引っ越しが多いから人の出入りも激しくてね、よくわからないわ。
そうですか。ありがとうございました。
いいのよ。乙女ちゃんとお話できて、おばちゃんも嬉しかったわよ。
Older lady smiled sweetly back at a bowing Otome before leaving. She was right. People came and went like the wind in spring. There was a sizable number of students who entered the academy this year alone. Asking a random lady to pick out any suspicious characters from the lot would obviously put her on the spot. Be rough even for me. Guess prowling for information won't get us very far after all. Better get our hands on some intel about the key and close in ourselves.
そうですね。
Don't worry, Senpai. I promise we'll get your pendant back. Jiraki's working hard too, we've got this. Something the matter?
いえ、どうして皆さん、私のためにそこまでしてくれるのかなと思いまして。私にはそんな価値ないのに。
Senpai, what in the world are you?
いえ、なんでもありません。今のは気にしないでください。
Don't say stupid stuff like that. This is really concerning if you talk about yourself that way. Something on your mind. If there is, please say so and I'll help you however I can.
ケイスケくん、ありがとうございます。ケイスケくんは優しいですね。でも平気ですよ。今の言葉だけで十分元気が出ましたから。
Senpai smiled sweetly before turning on her heel and walking off, signaling the end of the conversation. She was clearly dealing with something, but it didn't look like she was planning on talking to me about it anytime soon. Maybe I wasn't very reliable. I was very serious about wanting to help her, though.
おや、乙女ちゃんじゃないか。
あら、魚屋のおじさま。
I walked with Senpai and an older man riding a bike turned from down the street. The second he spotted Senpai's face, he snatched a fish from the cool owner's bike rack with his bare hands and held out.
乙女ちゃん、今日もべっぴんさんだね。売れ残りだけど、魚持ってっかい？
ありがとうございます。ですが、今日は。
おった、そうだな。デートに魚は合わねえもんな。
デートってそんな。
おお、赤くなって可愛いね。おい、ボート、しっかりやるんだぞ。俺たちの乙女ちゃんを泣かせたらただじゃおかねえからな。
After already laughed, the older man quickly pedaled away. That had apparently been the fish dealer Senpai regularly bought from. Between that lady earlier, the fish dealer, and otherwise, Senpai sure seemed to be adored by the people of this island.
私たち勘違いされちゃいましたね。
Looks like it. This doesn't go sideways and lead to a bunch of weird
ケ
rumors.
イスケくんとなら噂になってもいいですよ。ケイスケくんの驚いた顔、かわいい。
Ah, you're teasing me again, huh?
本当によく引っかかりますね。実はわざとやってるんじゃないんですか？
Of course not. Playing with a man's pure heart can be so awful, Senpai.
ごめんなさい。いい子してあげますから、機嫌を直してください。
I'm not a little kid. I won't give in over something so simple.
ほら、いい子。
She's just ended up petting my head. Smack dab in the middle of the street to boot. Her tits were hitting my head. But it was still a man. No, it would take more than this. It would take more than the... Senpai, that's nice.
甘えん坊さんなケイくん、かわいい。
Although the tension of body disappeared the moment Senpai petted my head. Hold on, I need to check something. Can't check it in here. Alright, I actually already used the getting out of the pool CG, so... Guess it's the booby hug. Having someone... Did I already read that? Felt the tension in my body disappear the moment Senpai petted my head. Having someone pet your head might be unexpectedly wonderful.
はい、今日はここまで。
Ah, please do more.
ダメですよ。今は聞き込みの途中なんですから。それに、これ以上したら、私も癖になっちゃいそうで。
Huh?
いえ、なんでもありません。それより、次に行きましょう。
Senpai walked ahead of me once again in order to downplay the conversation. She seemed very apt at try and laugh things off whenever the conversation took an inconvenient turn. I wasn't especially thrilled by that, as I'd love to know how she really felt for once.
あら、ここは
Senpai suddenly stopped in place and looked up. Her eyes landed on the sound for the tea kettle of fortune. Perfect timing, a little worn out from all that walking. Would you like to grab something sweet to eat?
ぜひ。
Held out my hand and Senpai graciously accepted it with a smile. Walking into a cafe while holding hands with a girl. This was definitely a date. Ah, this was awesome.
いらっしゃいませ。なんだ、変態と先輩か。
Wow, she already sounded pretentious before she noticed who they were. Say greetings always, huh? Senpai led me into the tea kettle where we were greeted by Kurea in a maid outfit, although it felt more like we were being intercepted if you asked me.
お前たち、聞き込みの途中じゃないのか？こんなところで油を売っている暇はあるのか？
We just came to take a quick break. Don't sweat it. Besides, Fegura has targeted this cafe before, and the culprit always returns to the scene of the crime. Yeah, we need to check up on this place every now and again. In addition to Senpai's pendant, this shop's tea kettle ornament was in the Fegura's possession as well. Once we got her necklace back, we take back the kettle along with it.
クレハちゃん、お店はお忙しいのですか？最近はあまり委員会に顔を出されていないようですけど。
Whoops, what the fuck was that?
それに、ここ以外にも新しくクレハちゃん、すまんな。キビツミヤ先輩がバイトに出られないから、私がフォローに回っているんだ。それに、ここ以外にも新しくバイトを始めたからな。委員会にまで手が回らないんだ。そうですか。
Senpai's shoulders drooped upon hearing Kureha's reply. It wasn't just Kureha, as neither Akari nor Kana had shown up to the committee lately either. But they had their hands full with the investigation and whatnot too. Even Aoi, who had been such a noisy nuisance to us all this time, hadn't shown up around us too much for the past few days. Was she apprehensive about my relation with Senpai? Or was she looking for an opportunity for revenge? Whichever it happened to be, it led to Senpai and I having more alone time together. I was happy, but Senpai looked a bit lonely. Come on, Senpai. We shouldn't get in the way of Kureha's work, so we should go ahead and order. It'll be my treat.
おごってくださるのですか？
Yes, I was the one who invited you to the kettle anyways. Wasn't it normal for the guy to treat the girl in situations like this?
こ
Like
ういう
these?
時というのは？
Huh? I'm on dates and stuff.
デート。
No, just for example, seriously, I apologize if I offended you.
いえ、そういうわけじゃありません。そうですか。これってデートなんですね。
Sound kinda happy?
はい。殿方と二人きりで喫茶店に入ったの初めてですから、なんだかドキドキしちゃいまして。
Have we've never been on a date before.
いつも隣にお兄様がいましたから、殿方とこうして二人きりになる機会はありませんでした。
Damn obsessive brother. Now it was starting to make sense. Sensei had squashed all the awful piss you got in your senpai, huh? No wonder there wasn't a single romantic rumor going round about her.
ケイスケ君には私の初めてを奪われまくりですね。
I'm sorry your first time had to be with such a dull guy like me.
そんな、 ケイスケくんだから嬉しいんですよ。
Kuria's just over here, only hearing part of the situation, like, what the fuck?
ケイくんとデートするのずっと夢見てきましたから。
え？
いえ、なんでもありません。
Yeah, she's 100% aware that he's the kid from back then, I think. Adorable. I'm almost tempted to use this as a thumbnail. Senpai grew flustered and hid her face behind her menu. However, it didn't slip my eye that her ears, which stuck out ever so slightly from behind the menu, were tinged a dark red. Damn, she was so cute when she was embarrassed. I wish I could gaze at her like this forever. But she said she dreamed of going on a date with me. It made me happy, even if it was a joke. Where exactly did I stand in my senpai's mind? Like-minded soul who saved her life? It was a vague impression of that kind. In my mind, senpai ranked pretty highly, though.
ケイスケくんはどれにしますか？
At this exact moment, only you, senpai. Never mind. That was a close one. Talking about one hell of an answer. I just commented, just blurred out. I'd better take a second and calm down. So you were saying, have you decided what to order?
これだけメニューがあると迷ってしまいまして、せっかくケイスケくんにおごっていただくのですし、何かこう思い出に残るようなものが。それならいいのがあるぞ。
I don't like that face. Just then, Kuda whispered quietly into Senpai's ear. When she did, Senpai's nipples... What? I mean, her ears perked up on the end.
それいいですね。ぜひお願いします。超特急で。わかった。なら少し待ってろ。それと変態。強く生きろよ。
Huh? What? Hang on, Senpai, what in the world did you order?
それは来てからのお楽しみです。
Senpai smiled sweetly but refused to elaborate further. Maybe offering the treat was a mistake? No other man, I wouldn't twist my words. Even if she put in the mythical order for one of everything, I would chow it all down. We decided to engage in idle conversation until our order arrived. It was all silly talk, but it brought up one item in particular that had caught my interest. Gotta think of it, you mentioned stuff about dreams earlier. You have a lot of dreams, don't you?
ごめんなさい。欲張りすぎでしょうか。
Nah, it's better for people to be a little on the greedy side. Having lots of dreams means you're looking forward to the future.
前を見て生きてる？
Yeah, just says dreams are goals. So aren't you actually being proactive if you pursue them throughout your life?
夢は目標ですか。ケイスケくんらしい考え方ですね。ですが、夢は夢のまま終わることだってあると思いますよ。
How would you know unless you give it a try? I'd giving up on stuff, especially if I haven't tried it yet. You make your dreams into a reality all on your own, right? People can accomplish anything as long as they put their minds to it.
やろうと思えばできる。
Sorry, a brat like me shouldn't talk.
いえ、大変参考になりました。そうですよね。やる前から諦めてたら何も始まらないですもんね。私も頑張ってみます。
Does that mean you found another dream of some kind?
はい。見つけたというより、前からずっと抱いている夢がありまして。待たせたな。あ、クレハちゃん。
Could have appeared right around the time Senpai was going to share some really important. She sucked at reading the mood. Then could have sat on the table.
へい、ラブクリームソーダお待ち。
What did you say? Could have set the kettle. That was a cream soda on the table that was so gigantic I thought it might fit a whole oversized watermelon. There were fruits cut into stars and heart shapes, as well as gummies and like suspended in a Hawaiian blue soda. Floating atop the fantastic ocean of sugar was an island of strawberry and vanilla ice cream. On the center of that island stood an enormous soft-serve lighthouse.
説明してやろう。これは宮島そのものをモチーフにした文福茶釜特製のクリームソーダだ。アイスが島の南北にある山で、中央のソフトクリームが恋人たちのお顔を模している。島が沈む前にソフトクリームを制覇しないと、これを食べたカップルは必ず破局するという噂があるが、腹を壊さない程度に頑張れ。残したら罰金な。
That's hell coming and going! Hey, who ordered this embarrassing thing called Hoster?
ほらほら、見てください、ケイスケくん。ストローがハートの形してますよ。
Figures! Only Senpai would order this!
ケイスケくん。それで、
Don't tell me you really want to drink this together.
はい。ダメですか？したいな。ケイスケくんとクリームソーダ。
Huh? What's that mean? Is cream soda a verb now? I was a total wimp when Senpai looked at me like that. This was one hell of an emotional roller coaster. Still had no reason to refuse. Whoops, fuck. And, I'd better just ignore the noisy onlookers. Hell, to think I could share a couple's drink with Senpai. Steamy. Okay, time to get into this thing.
私もいただきます。
Stat my heart-shaped straw into the middle of a dessert drink. Started with the soda. Senpai followed my example by sucking in her own heart-shaped straw. Oh, this was dangerous. Sharing our drink with Senpai was exciting enough on its own, but facing each other head-on like this.
このジュース、すっごく美味しいですね。
Yes, it is.
ケイスケくん、お顔が真っ赤ですよ。どうかしました？
No, your face was so close.
そうですね。こうして顔を近づけると、なんだかキスしてるみたいですね。急に吹き出さないでください。
Sorry, I'll drink all the rest.
いいんですよ。このまま一緒に飲みましょう。
But I had no time to stop Senpai before she put her mouth back onto her straw.
ケイスケくんの味がして美味しい。あらあら、そんなに慌てて飲むと大変ですよ。ソーダは逃げないので落ち着いてください。
You're right.
ではお次はソフトクリーム灯台を攻略です。
Senpai had suddenly pulled away from her straw, scooped up a spoonful of ice cream, and held it to her mouth. お味はどうですか？ Sweet. Ridiculously sweet. I went for the taste too, but mostly the situation. If this was how it was gonna be, then I'd better just lean into it and enjoy it while I could. Here, open your mouth, Senpai.
私もですか？
Yes, it would be unfair if I were the only one, if it were only me. So please say off of me.
ですが、殿方の前で大口を開けるなんて。
Why did this woman get so embarrassed when she had to do stuff like this? Had me do stuff like this for her. Talk about adorable. No need to be embarrassed. I'm the only one watching you right now.
ケイスケくん、わかりました。あなたに身を委ねます。
Senpai nodded, cheeks the faintest shade of red, quietly opened her mouth. Opened her mouth like a baby bird waiting for its meal and patiently waited my spoon. Her lips and eyelashes fluttered as she stuck her tongue out and stuck out slightly with flushed cheeks.
圭介くん、まだですか?
Yes, Senpai took the spoon and held out to her into her mouth with a smile. The end of the spoon moved with no regard for my will as Senpai's lips wriggled about. She was licking it. Senpai was licking my spoon. Senpai is again.
はい、とっても。もっともっとください。
Okay.
手が震えてますよ。それに息も荒いです。
I'm sorry.
ほら、しっかりしないとクリームがこぼれちゃいますよ。
Senpai lapped up the white cream stuck to the edge of her mouth with her tongue.
圭介くんがくれたクリーム、甘い。
Oh man, that white cream looked like something else entirely I couldn't take anymore. No, what? Don't be hasty with Keisuke. Getting aroused now won't amount to anything. Heck, if I got started now, it would turn to a huge mess. Calm down, virgin me. Senpai only saw me as a friend in the first place. If I could get away and hit on her, it would ruin our current relationship.
もう一回あんしてほしいんですか?
No, that isn't it. Please don't worry about it. Senpai tilted her head and held out her spoon as I quickly shook my head back. Did you really only consider me a simple friend? She was the one who ordered a couple's drink and looked like she was having fun though. It must be a roundabout way of telling me how she felt. I need to pay her back for teasing me anyway, so maybe I could try a little test. Senpai, there's some cream on your cheek.
どこですか?
Right here. On that note, I wiped the cream off her cheek, then licked it up. Yeah, sweet.
今、ペロって、私のクリームをペロって。
Sorry, that was payback for earlier, so please forgive me.
そうですか、ペロペロ。ケイ君が私をペロペロ。
Senpai blushed hard, then put her mouth back on the straw with her head hung reasonably low. Everything about her response made it perfectly clear I had a chance. I was even able to pay her back decently for all the teasing she usually subjected me to. Alright, better attack some more and figure out how she really felt. What is it?
いえ、なんだか懐かしいなと思いまして。
How so?
いえ、実は、以前にも同じようなことをされたことがありまして。
Oh? This is the reaction. Senpai blushed, ears and all, and fitted her straw round in circles in her fingers. It's like she was bashfully remembering someone. Could that person possibly be a man?
そうですね。男の子と言った方がしっくりくると思いますけど。
Does that mean this was back when you were little?
私もその子もまだ小さくて、今思えばあれが私の初恋だったんでしょうね。事情があってすぐに離れ離れになってしまいましたけど、そのことの思い出は今も私の胸の中で輝いていて、どうしてこんなこと語ってるんでしょうね。今のは。
Her cheeks dyed red as she spoke. She scarfed down a soft serve to the very last bite. She seemed even more shy now than when I licked up that cream. What's this feeling? Someone was beautiful and kind. Try Senpai might to get in the way. A sensei might to get in the way. It would be odd for her to have a romantic fling or two. Wouldn't. Wasn't it kind of interesting?
ケイスケ君の初恋は
mine.
はい、よろしければお聞かせください。今までどんな恋をしてきましたか?
I don't have any romantic stories worth telling. I don't remember my first crush very well.
覚えてない?
Right. When I was still little, it was kind of saved by someone somewhere, but I can't remember in detail. But I do remember that her smile was very cute, and I had a crush on her right from the get-go. That was probably my first love.
そうですか。そうなんですか。
By the giggle.
ごめんなさい。相手の笑顔だけ覚えているというのが圭介くんらしくて。
I think that little laugh there was her like, ah yes, that confirms it. That's just me though. Is it? Aren't everyone's crushes from their younger years the same
そん
way?
なことありません。私は今でも覚えています。あの時のときめきを、あの時感じた胸の高鳴りを。
Senpai.
ごめんなさい。さっきから変ですよね。
I'm sorry for making it sound like I was making fun of your first crush.
いえ。
We both bowed our heads to apologize. Senpai's shoulders humbly drooped. She sipped a mouthful of cream soda, lifted her head, and asked me.
圭介くんは初恋って叶わないものだと思いますか？
First loves, huh? Let me see. Or at least I don't think it's something you wish for, but you can make it your reality if you put in the effort.
叶えるもの？
Yeah. So when we were talking about dreams and stuff earlier, nothing is going to get handed to you, whether it be first loves or otherwise. I believe you will find your happy ending if you pursue it all on your own.
叶えようと思わない限りいい結果は生まれない。なるほど。圭介くんらしい考え方ですね。
Senpai nodded deeply to my comment. Did hearing my cliched thoughts on romance really teach her anything? But if she was giving my thoughts so much credit, Senpai, you're still hung up on your first crush, first love by some chance.
それはその、はい。正直に言うとその通りです。前におもこさんを迎えるという話をしたでしょ。そのこともあって少し悩んでいて。ですが、圭介くんのおかげで勇気が出ました。
Really?
はい。いつか必ずこの恋を実らせてみせます。叶えようと思わなければ結果はついてこないですからね。どうしました？
Nothing. Found myself intentionally glancing away when she gazed at me with her pure eyes. I appreciated her proactive attitude, but I couldn't bring myself to be happy for her. Deep down, I hated the idea of Senpai being taken away by some other guy. Like I was one to talk when I was trying to keep her at a distance until a short time ago. I was unbelievably selfish if I did say so myself. Still though, first love, huh? It's first love, huh? I can believe my biggest rival was, of all things, a boy from her memories. Formidable indeed.
ほら、圭介くん、今度はアイスクリーム島を制覇しましょう。一緒に手伝ってください。
Sure. Kept on moving my spoon at Senpai's urging, but I couldn't even begin to taste it. Senpai still cared about her first crush, not me. In fact, stung deep into my heart. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending it here. Like I said, gonna keep it short. Just genuinely tired. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and tomorrow it'll be co-host again. Bye.